Hello! I realise this is Wednesday and that this is meant to be Lucy's day, but she's lost her camera, so I'm doing it today. So this week's theme is 2010 and what we want for 2011, and I have a few props to help me out. But basically, the beginning of this year got off to a good start. I had two practical pieces for drama. Not for drama and performance studies, and performance studies went completely wrong and we had to improvise like 10 minutes of it. Just about soup, because I fell out of the pot because we lost the steps to get me into the pot and we had to lift my leg in and I fell out, and everyone who knew that it wasn't meant to happen in the video just sort of nearly jumped out of their seat and were like, oh my god. But yeah, it was quite good, and none of us on stage managed to laugh, luckily. Drama, I got to know Vicky and Rob better, and then through Vicky I got to know Hannah and Gemma better, and then four are now my best friends, so that's quite good. Then my friend Vicky, which really upset us because of the volcano, got trapped in America for an extra 2 to 3 weeks and then eventually came home just in time for her birthday. What else? Oh, my friend Gemma had her birthday in June and she wanted to go to Penicillin Zoo instead of going to Pizza Hut and Quasar like we always do. So we went to Penicillin Zoo. And it failed completely because, first off, she told us the bus times for the new bus that started running 7 days after we were meant to go to the zoo to chase that the night before. Then they were waiting at the wrong bus stop and they missed 4 of the buses to go to Kettleland. They were waiting there for an extra hour and a half, and so were we, because we couldn't get onto the bus until they got onto the bus. And we were like, we just missed 4, and they were like, no we haven't. And they realised they were waiting at the wrong bus stop and apologised. We basically tortured our friend Gemma for the whole of that bus journey to the zoo until she went and sat down the front on her own, and until we nearly got kicked off of the bus. We then got to the zoo and these lemurs followed us round for 10 minutes. No joke, they followed us around the zoo. My friend then decided she wanted to go on the train, so went on the train around the zoo, and if we hadn't gone on the train around the zoo, then we would have actually caught our last bus home. But because of that, we went to the bus stop across the road and we were like, oh, we have 5 minutes till the bus comes. 15 minutes later, we realised we were waiting at the wrong bus stop. Gemma had told us to wait at the wrong one, that we missed our last bus and that my dad would have to drive 45 miles to come and get me and 45 miles to take me home. Which he did because he didn't want me to get stranded in Kettleland. And while I was there, I brought this. And it's now been named Stranded Penicillin. Stranded because we got stranded in Kettleland, and penicillin because it looks a bit mouldy and my friends are allergic to penicillin. Okay. During the summer, I went to Latitude, which is near me, luckily. But my friend decided that she didn't want to go on Friday night, and she was the one that was giving us the lift and had the tent, so we couldn't go on Friday night. We went Saturday, saw a load of bands, saw Russell Kane, saw Midnight Beasts. We then went home Sunday night at like 10 o'clock because my friend was feeling homesick and wanted to go home, and she had a tent. And then my other friend Chris was just getting bored with it all and wanted to go home. Then went back to college, started doing my UCAS, saw everyone, was like, oh my god, I've missed you all, even though I saw you like 2 days ago at a party. I then started using Twitter again after a long run of not using it, and watched a blog TV that Ed and Tom did, and then got to know all the 5 British nerds plus Libby, who used to be a 5 British nerd, but I still class her as one, but she's not on the channel anymore. And I met Becky and Amy, and I'm quite good friends with them as well, and yeah, and got to know them all, and they're all lovely. And then through that blog TV, I found out that Ed, Tom and Alex were playing about 40 minutes down the road from me, and went to go and watch them and got this, and got to talk to them and had a hug and a photo and things. And then, basically just college and everything, and then my friend Rob, who insults me endlessly, for Christmas got me the Cliff Richard calendar that I showed you last week, and he wrote this on it, which is a note, and it basically says, to Saff, I'm not cute because I care. Actually, I don't. Maybe a little bit. Shut up and take the present. Merry Christmas. He's a lovely person, really. And my friends for my birthday, because I continuously moaned that I had no photos of them, this was in July, made me this. This is just a massive thing of photos and quotes and everything, and that it's Hannah. You can see that. I can't actually hold it like that. And I think that is Vicky. Is that Vicky? Yeah, that's Vicky. That's Gemma and that's me. And then that there in the blue top is Rob, and then there's me, Vicky and Josh as well. And then there's me and Vicky at Kesselman waiting for the bus to take us home, which it obviously didn't. And then I used to hold that up every time around college during revision sessions so I could win an argument against Rob. But I spelt renders wrong. Rob photoshopped me onto the Hulk because I got angry on my friends once and chucked a pillow at someone because they kept asking me to make drinks, so he caused me to smash one, and so does everyone else. That was the football thing. I didn't want to watch football, and they made me. Storyboard that I made. They took that off of me and wouldn't tell me what they were using it for, and then gave me this the next day. Basically, I made a storyboard out of a story that me and Hannah writ, because Hannah had writ that she was a ghost because she'd died. And then at the end, she writ, and everybody died. And I was just like, you're a ghost, you're already dead. She's like, oh yeah. So I made a storyboard out of it. And it was just really bad, because we turned someone into a diamond, and I can't remember who. Let me have a look. Who have we turned into a diamond? It was a weirdo comes and kills Hannah. Hannah is dead, but comes back as a ghost. Diamond is made of Hannah. Saffron gets a diamond made out of Hannah. Vicky and Jenna are married and get a diamond made out of Hannah between them. Robber thinks Walker has the diamond and is going to kill Walker. Vicky's upset that Walker's dead and asks for Hannah's help. Hannah says she can't bring him back to life if he is... Hannah says she can't bring him back to life if he is intact. She says this as a lone wolf walks up to him. But the wolf does not like Walker's flavour. I hope you'll get that. And leaves him intact. They bring Walker back to life, but sadly Vicky's walked away with Spock. Not the real Spock, but Robert. And that is because Robert went to the college party as Spock. Gemma is happy, singing and dancing. Rob is upset that he will never see Hannah's thighs ever again. That was because of the college party. He got drunk and said that he liked Hannah's thighs and thought that she was a pocket midget and wanted to put her in his pocket because she's really small. And then, yeah, he couldn't remember even getting there on the bus, which is quite funny. Gemma trips over and upset Rob, and everyone dies, even Hannah, though she is a ghost. So yeah, that has basically been my year. Next year, I'd like to get into university, hopefully, because the year after that, the fees are going to be sky high. I'd like to stop biting my nails. I'd like to go to summer in the city. Maybe go up to Scotland and meet Jenny, because I promised Jenny I would. Prove my old psychology teacher wrong, who thought I was going to fail psychology and I didn't. Get a good grade in drama. Form coherent sentences, as all of my teachers said that I can't do that, but I find it practical. Make new friends. Yeah, basically it. So I'll see you all next year. Bye!